Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is a review for Life After Lockup. Cause, bruh, life after lockup is foolish. Why do these fools fall in love? I do not know. But let's get on into it. Okay, I would not be on camera because it's the weekend. I'm chilling or whatever, and I'm gonna live for tomorrow. So I'll be live. And I'm here. Okay, don't get it wrong. I'm here. I'm not gonna show myself because I ain't really dressed. But again, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to my voice and have a good time and whatnot, okay? But y'all know to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun 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 and whatnot, okay? Y'all know to subscribe to both channels. Y'all know to like and comment and share and relax and center yourself and inhale and all of those things that we talk about every single week, okay? Do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. I'ma pop in real quick. Boom, pal, I'm done. Okay. Anyway, do not forget the Ladies First panel has a special lineup for the next 2 weeks. We'll be live on Tuesdays and Thursdays for shorter shows. It'll be about an hour. So Tuesday is on Nisi, Thursday is on Bondi, and then next week Tuesday is on my channel, and then on Thursday of next week it is what the week after next is on JME channel. So that's the 7th, the 9th, the 14th, and the 16th, and then after the 16th, we were on hiatus until January 6th. So that was the way that we can still get our lives to y'all, okay? But take a little hiatus because we had a break, much all year. Anyway, let's get into boom, okay, the things, okay? So I still feel like I can't wait for this season to end and for the new one to begin to get better stories because I'm like, these people are getting on my nerves around here. Let's just start with Ray and Brittany. Okay, it wasn't much of nothing. He was talking to his grandma because grandma cooking or whatever. Brittany must be somewhere at work. And he like, grandma, she want me to propose. Grandma, she want kids. Grandma, we going to Miami for her birthday celebration. And grandma is like, boy, look, okay, I guess she want kids. She at that age or whatever. If you want to Miami, don't be out there getting into no trouble now. Because again, back in the day, he was always partying or whatever and get into foolishness, and she wants to be sure that he's not messing up his probation or his parole. Fool out lying, fool out lying down in Miami with them or whatever. And he said he gonna, I'm not gonna do it, grandma. I'm gonna be on my best behavior. Now, grandma also feels like because he would say how he know that Brittany wants him to propose, but he wants to kind of continue to build himself up and get himself together and not do too much too quick because he over institution. She wants to get engaged. She wants kids. He can't do all that right now. So he has a promise ring he wants to give her. And grandma say, well, do you think she will appreciate that ring? Do you think she will be okay, with you really needing to get yourself together before you marry her because she may not get that you want to be with her, but you just need time before y'all are actually engaged or whatever. I'm like, grandma got sense. Okay, well, so does, whatever. But grandma, she gets the reason he ain't, really trying to propose yet because he's still fresh out. Now, I did see his IG page the other day, and they're posting pictures as if they're together. I don't see either of them wearing any kind of wedding ring, but they are still at least together. And this is the thing: if you want to be, if y'all would be together forever, why are you rushing him to get married when he just got out of prison? Okay, but that's all we seen between him and Grandma talking about him and Brittany. Where he do feel like she may not be appreciative of him wanting to even give her a promise ring. Well, I promise you, it'll be some foolishness. Okay. Next up, we have Amber and Puppy. Amber and Puppy's mama meet her at the dress shop because she's surprised of them and saying, "I'm engaged. We're going to look at the wedding dresses." They're like, what? When did this happen? How? What? They're shocked, okay? Because again, she didn't tell them she was engaged until they showed up at the bridal dress shop, okay? I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ. Now, she's telling us how she really wants to get married before she goes to jail, okay? Because if I go to jail, my boyfriend, my fiance, my husband may not want to be with me, but if we're married, he's like forced to kind of stick beside me. That's my man. I'ma stick beside him. I don't see her boyfriend sticking beside her, but we're gonna leave it be. So both her mama and Amber feel like, girl, is you rushing this? It's because, you may go to jail. Like, I don't know if this is right or whatever. And they have valid concerns. And she like, I love him. He love me. We gonna be together happily. I said, if you say so, I guess so. That's what you want. I don't really care. Now when Amber brings up how she talked to her PO, because she asked the PO, hey, what should she do based on this? Now we all know that not Amber, that Puppy's PO came by the house. Puppy was not there. Her mama was in the hospital, and the neighbor lady told the PO lady, Puppy don't live there. So for that reason, they put a warrant out for her arrest because it was as if she changed her address, and you can't do that when you're on parole. And so Amber's PO said, well, no, she just needed to call the chief of people, the chief of, I guess, the prisons. I don't know, the chief of whoever, and explain, well, the lady who y'all got information from has no, legal right to talk to y'all about me. She don't even know me. She don't live in my house, and my mom's in the hospital, so I was really just tending to her, and that's why I was not at the house much because my mama not there. Okay, I was helping my mama and whatnot. But again, you just need to call and explain that. And Puppy like, I don't know. I don't know who the person. They like, girl, call and find out who the chief is and make a goddamn phone call. Okay, this is stupid. Okay. Now the fact that Puppy like, why can't I just run? Why do I have to go through? I'm like, why would you want to run if you don't have to? It's stupid or whatever. And when she gets home and she up, look, first of all, I was like, why is he wearing stockings? Okay, I'm like, are those? I was like, first of all, one of them looked like a stocking. Okay, one of them looked real sheer. The other one looked like it could possibly be a compression sock that's some, athlete shoes. But I don't see that man running around like an athlete. He look high as hell. He look high as high. He look high as giraffe pussy. And I'm like, that's high, 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 high. Anyway, so Puppy tells him how I went wedding dress shopping. I like how the dresses. And my mom and Amber kind of convinced me that I really need to consider turning myself in and not running. Okay, because that way I don't have to look up my shoulder my whole life. Okay, and that could be better for me. And he like, well, what if that loses what you have? Okay, because that's what could happen. And I'm like, the fact that he's telling her if you go to jail, it might break us up. I'm like, really? Really? He's telling us how relationships, when one person is locked up, is very, very tough because it's so much going out here in the world, which means you need Puppy right up under your penis for you to not put your penis in somebody else's pussy. And that's really messed up. Okay? That is not a good thing. Hi, boyfriend with the compression socks. And it gets on my nerves. But it's like Puppy. It's like, but I'll run with you. Do you think I won't leave with you? You should not leave with that man. Go turn yourself in. Because even if you run away with him, once you're back, he will leave you eventually. Okay? And that's all that happened with them two felon fools and whatnot. Okay? Let's get to Brittany and Marcelino, who I still feel like don't really need to be on this season. Wrong button. Do not need to be on this season because I feel like I'm a little bit bored, but I'm leaving it be. So her father is coming to town because Marcelino called him. Marcelino really wants them to be able to have some alone time together because he does not want them, drifting further and further apart to where they end up getting divorced. Okay, he like, I want to be how it was before all this foolishness and these kids. I was like, Marcelino, bro, she got pregnant first season. I feel like y'all have never been without children because even before she was pregnant, her son came to be there with y'all. So I mean, you wanted to be like the first month or two y'all were together because then her son came, she got pregnant the first time, second time, third time, and now it's a house full of kids. So I'm like, y'all kind of never really had any time with no kids. So, bruh, you looking for fantasy. Now, Brittany talked to her stepdad. What was her dad? Her what she talks to the dad who raised her about how her bio dad reached out to her and he now wants to build some kind of bond with her now that she's an adult. And her thing is, one, she does not want her the dad who raised her to feel slighted if she attempts to try to talk to, get to know, or let bio dad in her life. Like, man, I'm good. I ain't worried about that. But she brings up how her mom said that, Bio Dad was a bad guy. Bio Dad was this, that, the other. But Brittany questions if her mom was being truthful. And that's weird to me when anybody questions the parent who wasn't there compared to the parent who was there. Because Brittany's saying how my mom said he was this horrible person, but she was a bad parent also. She put me through a lot. And I'm like, but that does not mean that he wasn't also bad. Okay. Sometimes a single parent who's fucked up is better than two fucked up parents who can make things worse. Okay. If I'm like, what could be worse than what she went through? I don't know and I won't know. But it was just weird to me when she was like, they were so young, he was like, maybe he didn't know how to be a parent. I'm like, but your mama was young too. It's weird to me that she's making excuses as to why he wasn't here, as if her mom is lying simply because her mom was a bad parent. And I'm like, girl, well, it is nothing wrong with her wanting to get his side, but getting his side does not mean dismissing what your mother told you she went through. Okay. So that kind of ticked me off a little bit because she consistently tries to blame her mom for her dad not being around. If he wanted to, he could have came around. And if he was so young that he didn't know what he could do, your mom was the same way, and she was also on drugs. Okay, but the bad part is, Brittany, you weren't there for your kids because you still have three kids. Was it three or two? She has at least two other kids floating around. Okay, in the world who she also lost to they parent. I think that their father. But I'm gonna leave that be. I didn't went off on a little tangent. Anyway, her and him, her and Marcelino end up going on like a little, like a little day date or a little date night or whatever. He took her horseback riding and they was like in a little TP on the ranch, in a little camp lit fire, okay. And they went and had sex in the TP. I didn't really care to know about Brittany and Marcelino having sex. That's their business. But again, it wasn't really much of nothing. Let's get on to John and Christiana. I feel like with Christiana, they are building up a case or a storyline, damn, to let us know she gonna get back on drugs. And it's no tea, no shade, but seeing because she got a job now. She works at like a burger joint, and her coworker, who she's talking to, is also a former addict. But she was I think, an alcoholic. Okay, and she's like 4 years clean. And so Christiana's bringing up how her mom is still sick, dealing with chemo and radiation based on her cancer. So her mom, it's not feeling good, not doing too good right now. How Tara's still missing. I'm like, first of all, as I said many a time before, me and fuck Tara. Okay, Tara ain't around here. I need them to stop. Look, I hope Tara's somewhere, alive and healthy or whatever. I just hope she's alive somewhere. But I'm like, please stop bringing her up because she's not around. Okay, we see that, but I don't need to hear that every single episode or whatever. And as she's talking about it's all these things or whatever, the coworker girl realized, okay, you just need to talk to somebody. It's okay. I'm here to listen to you because, I'm sober for years. I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with many attempts to harm myself. And, I just knew how it felt to not have someone to talk to. So I am open to being the one who listens because, again, we need it. And she gave her a hug. I'm like, oh, that was so nice because, again, Christiana does just need somebody to vent to. So, and she brings up how she just wants to be the daughter her mom can depend on because for a long, long time, her mom could not depend on her at all. So that's who she wants to be now. She wants to make sure her mom isn't scared. Okay, she doesn't want her mom to feel like she has no one. Okay, I want to be around here helping mama, and that's it. Okay, and now what's with it? But the preview for next episode, it just makes it seem like, okay, are we working our way up to her being back on drugs? I don't know, but we shall see. Let's get to Sean and Sarah is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like they are also a boring couple. Not boring, but it's just like whatever. He meets up with her mama. Okay, where's the mama at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Boom, mama right here. Okay, he meets up with Sarah's mama. I think her name was Kathy or Katie. Some with a K. I know it's not Karen. Anyway, and he's asking mama for her permission, or this her. He's letting her mama know that he wants to propose to Sarah. Okay, and mama not happy. Okay, she also not cussing and fussing, But she's like, I just want my daughter to be with somebody that's gonna like it's gonna last. I want a lasting relationship, and y'all just met. Ain't it too soon? Okay, is it too soon? He say, no, it's not. I want to be with her forever and ever. I love her, lady. And so he asked the mom to come to the little jewelry store to help him pick out rings. And the most that she did was told him um, that Sarah likes white gold. Okay, and that was really it. And then as they was like picking out a ring, mom was like, oh my God, but you have 6 kids. You have 6 kids. You've done these things or whatever. There's so much that you've done and you haven't been married to or engaged to whoever before it, not even the woman who you have 6 children with. And now you're my sister, not my sister, my daughter. Now you're my daughter. I gotta go. And then mama leaves, okay? And don't follow me, Sean. I'm not, your daughter don't like that many years ago. And he still said, I'm gonna get this ring regardless because ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing about my Sarah. I was like, if you say so, Sean. Sean really left his 6 children in a whole different state to marry someone with 1 kid who the lady wants him to have. Girl, it's just because she want kids. I can't. Okay. I cannot. Okay. Let's move on to these fools. Okay. And I feel like Deontay, Tia and Nicole, it's a bunch of foolishness. Okay, it's foolishness for no reason. We see Nicole at home the morning of the wedding crying. Oh my God, this is so much to get married, but I want to get married. Okay, well stop crying. You know what I'm saying? You can't be crying, and it's so scary, but I'm gonna still do it. But girl, make up your mind. Is you happy or sad? Okay, which one is the yes or the no? I'm gonna leave that be too. Now she brings up how it's very emotional, to be getting married to somebody who's sick like Tia, because Tia got them 2 tumors. Girl, Tia with the 2 tumors tonight, okay? And for her, she feels like, if things get worse, I have to still be a wife to Tia. This is, girl, y'all know Nicole is only 24. It seemed too much. Anyway, so Tia brings up how she only proposed to one girl before, and that was before she went to prison. And the girl who she proposed to previously left her when she was in prison. Okay, so now she really wants this thing to work with Nicole. And I'm like, if you say so, but she's happy they get married. Okay, the morning of the wedding, she's also happy that they're not dealing with anything from Deontay. But oh, little do she know, Deontay at home getting dressed for the wedding. Yes, Deontay said, I don't have an invitation, but I'm going to show up. I was like, sir, this is why people be trying to be so private about their nuptials because no one wants extra guests for no damn reason, okay? And that's what Deontay will be, an extra damn guest. Now, it's because he said, I don't have the exact address, okay? I just know the area because, again, he read about it on social media. And I was like, that is what stalkers do. Stalkers don't have information. They find out little pieces of information and then stalk someone until we call the police. I'm like, that's just kind of stupid, okay? And he said he feel like Nicole is scared of Tia. Okay, she's afraid of Tia. You know what I'm saying? I just know if I show up, she made us need me to show up and then she can say, no, I want to be with Deontay. I'm like, girl, I mean, boy, because we're talking about Deontay. I'm like, Deontay watch A Different World too much. He think he Dwayne and he think Nicole is Whitney and he think Tia's Byron. Girl, no. I keep saying girl. Boy, no. This is not A Different World. Okay, you cannot show up to someone's wedding and think someone gonna say, I choose you. Yes, Dwayne, I'll marry you. No, Deontay, go home. Go to sleep. Move on to someone new. Okay. Now, they got to the location or whatever, and a few things is happening. First of all, T out here in her suit, okay, drinking Hennessy. And she had basically look, that little swig of Hennessy and the Coke. I'm like, girl, how drunk are you? Tia, calm down, okay? Because Nicole is late. She don't know where Nicole at. Nicole has not been answering her phone because she's getting dressed. But she's panicking. So she's drinking and drinking and drinking. Now we see Nicole is in the bathroom of the little park or whatever, getting dressed. I can't believe I'm getting dressed in the dirtiest bathroom. Well, you chose to marry a convict like a week or two after they proposed to you. So I feel like y'all can't afford to ship something that's free. Okay, this must be a free ass park with a free ass seat to a free ass wedding, and that's what is happening today. Okay. And while all that is going on, you say Deontay, who we assumed based on previews was getting arrested, but no. Okay. As he's on his way to the wedding, his car gets stuck in the ditch. Okay, because he was trying to drive over the. I'm like, sir, why were you doing that? But he wasn't paying any attention. So the police put up, the park ranger police put up to help him and then to call the tow truck to get his car out of the ditch he was stuck in. I was like, really? So the whole season we kept seeing, Deontay, the cop car, the cop, and it looked like he was being arrested. You see that? It looked like he was being arrested. But no, okay, we was being hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray. Okay, the whole time he out here dressed like a look. First of all, it's like a pimp going to prom. I'm just confused. It's the shoes for me. Okay, he think he's sharp as I was like, no, I don't like those shoes. I don't. I like tap shoes. Anyway, but he just still gonna go to his wedding, as he say, to see if he can be do you love me, Nicole? Do you want to be with me, Nicole? No, Nicole really likes. I think she likes penis, but she likes tears, strap on her penis, not Deontay's. But again, it is what it is. I'm just like, girl, somebody fix it. And I believe next week is the finale. I hope so because I'm over it. Anyway, that's all I have for y'all right now. I will be live tomorrow at around 4:30 to do a gossip chat live. I will also, so it's Sunday at 4:30 for the gossip chat. So make sure to come on through and have a good ass time. Other than that, do not forget to like this video, comments in the comment section, hit that share button and share it on your social media. Other than that, I will talk to you later because I will see you when I see you. Peace.